Hey Insiders, it's your girl Nicole, aka NR the Insider, here to tell you 10 things every HBCU freshman should know. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, do all of that if you're real. If you're not, then you don't have to, but I know you are. So first, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I graduated from the illustrious, wonderful, amazing Texas Southern University in Houston, Texas. I went there for 4 years and I have a degree in finance. I'm also from Phoenix, Arizona, and as you can imagine, moving from Phoenix to Houston and going to an HBCU is like a big change in my life. But I'm so grateful that I decided to make this change. Shout out to my mom for convincing me. So, that being said, there are a few things I wish I would have known before I came to an HBCU. But if you watch this video, then you'll already know those things. So here we go. You need to make sure that you travel and connect with HBCU students from across the country. I was lucky enough to be able to go to like a few different programs while I was at TSU. I went to a program out in San Diego my sophomore year. We had a great time. I got to connect with tons of people, made some business connections as well. Shout out to me. I also got to go to New York for free, and I went to a few HBCU programs. I even got to go to Africa. A lot of these programs, you can travel for free, or they might have conferences in your local city where other students come out and visit. But just make sure you're on the lookout because there are like so many HBCU programs. Thurgood Marshall, they have a big program that a few of my friends are a part of. So just make sure you look out for that and start early too. Because I kind of wish I would have applied for some of those programs a little earlier than I did, but I'm glad I actually got the opportunity to. So make sure you look for HBCU programs where you can connect with other HBCU students. And you never know. I mean, you might move to a different city one day and you'll have some friends there that are already, established, got a career, all because you went to an HBCU program. Now, this is a very crucial step in your college career. You need to make sure you connect with your college's career center. But luckily for me, I did that early on, and so I was able to get like internships. Those programs that I told you about, I was able to go to those because they actually told me about some of those programs. And even in my PostGrad Life, I still talk to her, the lady who's over the college career center. I still talk to her sometimes, and she hooks me up if I need something or if I have a question about grad school, anything like that. So make sure you connect with the career center pretty early on because it's preparing for PostGrad Life. I know those 4 years are gonna go by super fast and you're probably gonna wish that you did this because you're gonna be busy going to parties, going to class, and having fun. But from day one, you need to start thinking about what you're gonna do after you graduate. And I think the best way to do that is to go on different internships and try different things. The summer after one of the years I was in school, I interned at a congressional office, and then I did that another summer. And I've done, all kinds of internships, but I always had that mindset, like, let me make sure I prepare for graduation now because it's gonna come by like that. Get active in student organizations early, like freshman year before you even get to the campus. Look up some of the orgs on their website and think about the ones you're gonna wanna join. I played volleyball at Texas Southern, shout out to us. I was also the founder and the president of Pre-Law Society, so I made lots of friends doing that. I was in Habitat for Humanity, SGA, I did all kinds of stuff. And I actually didn't get too active in orgs until maybe my sophomore year, and I wish I would have did that as a freshman because I probably could have been a little bit better off my senior year. And if you can, try to get a leadership position. You don't even have to be the president. You could be a treasurer, secretary, but it's gonna look great on your resume and you're gonna be running things around campus, so why not? Make sure you apply for as many travel abroad programs as you can handle. I was actually inspired to do this from a friend of mine. She went to a few different countries and I was like, wow, I never really thought that was an option for me, but I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and apply. I'm Nicole, why not, right? So I applied to go to France and I actually got accepted to the program that my school had. And I had to pay a couple thousand, but the school paid for most of it. So I just worked and saved some money. And some of y'all, if you get a refund check, you can use it for that too. There are also programs outside of college campuses that I know they take like HBCU students or just any students from around the country. So make sure you look out for study abroad programs. And I'm pretty sure if you go somewhere for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you know, it's not gonna be too strenuous. You're not gonna be in the classroom all day. You're gonna get to explore a new city. So make sure you do that. I mean, I got to go to Paris, I got to go to Liberia. Just keep that on your radar because it's gonna be lots of fun. Something I wish that I did a little bit more while I was at TSU was step outside of my comfort zone. So, I mean, I joined clubs and I hung out with different types of people, but once you get to a university, you're gonna see that there's people from like all across the country, from all over the world, and I kind of wish I would have engaged with them just a little bit more, but I mean, now you can do that because you're watching this video. So, my next tip is make sure you step outside of your comfort zone and try new things. Hang out with different people, maybe some people you never thought you'd be friends with. Join a club you never thought you'd be interested in. Maybe you want to try art. Maybe you want to try intramural basketball. You know, just try something new. Go to a sporting event, go to a play. Just make sure you try something new. Because like I said before, those 4 years are going to go by super quick and you're never going to get those experiences again. I cannot emphasize this enough. You need to make sure you are having fun when you get to school. Have fun, have fun, have fun, have fun. Now, HBCUs get this weird reputation of being party schools, which in my opinion, I mean, pretty much all schools are party schools, right? So it's really not even about the parties. I mean, yeah, you should go to parties and have fun, but make sure you go to the little activities that your campus is having. Maybe go to an art exhibit one day. Like at TSU, we have a little museum, it's very nice. So you can try something out like that. Maybe go to a volleyball game if you've never seen volleyball. Just have fun, you know, don't be stuck up in your room studying all day. Because I know that all of you guys watching this video are going to be excellent students anyway, so don't neglect the fun. You need to learn as much Black history as you can when you get to your HBCU, even before that. I mean, we all know that the school system kind of neglects teaching us Black history, but once you go to a Black institution, I mean, you're surrounded by Black people, so take that opportunity to learn about what's happened, what's going on, what we want to happen, what we're pushing for, because let me tell you something. Once you get into the workforce, you're going to be most likely working with a diverse group of people, and you might be the only one that looks like you. And you might run into some situations where you kind of got to hold your own and let some people know, like, no, that's not true. This is what really happened. So take these 4 years and learn about some Black history, some HBCU history, something, because you are definitely going to need it. Time management skills are so crucial for college. I know we hear about that a lot in high school and even when you get to school, but let me tell you, as a student athlete, as a leader in campus orgs, as a great student, you know, I definitely had to master time management, and it was a struggle in the beginning. From going to practice, going to club meetings, and then still trying to do my homework at the end of the night. One thing that kind of helped me was making a calendar and making to-do lists. You know, take a little nap, make sure you set your alarm. You gotta do all kinds of stuff, but whatever works for you, you need to figure that out. And I am gonna be doing a video later on some time management tips that I learned while I was in school, so hopefully that can help out, you know, because it's pretty hard, but you got it. Now, last but not least, never let anybody talk down about your HBCU. I'm sure plenty of y'all have read the little debates about HBCUs versus PWIs. But if you get into a debate about something, you need to make sure that you can hold your own because, you know, we all know the amazing history that HBCUs have in this country, and they're just great institutions. And another thing, if you get into a debate about with somebody from another HBCU, sometimes you gotta go head to head, but just know it's still love. But remember, don't let anybody talk down about HBCUs or your HBCU in particular. Unless you go to Prairie View or Grambling, then you can let it slide, you know what I'm saying? So if you enjoyed this video, which I'm sure you did, you know, make sure you hit subscribe, hit like, and comment down below if you have any questions or comments about anything I talked about in this video. And if you went to another HBCU, I don't need you commenting, hating on TSU because there's nothing you can even say. But anyway, bye insiders, thanks for watching.